Welcome into the Cheeley Law Review. My name is Ben Burnett. My guest today is Gabby Gravel. Gabby, welcome.
Thanks, Ben.
Gabby, what is a trial day like?
Trial is a beast in and of itself. It's hard to encapsulate exactly what it's going to be like because every trial is so different. But from my experience, it is completely different from My Cousin Vinny and Suits and any other lawyer, movie, TV show you could come up with.
There's lots of boxes and paper.
There's boxes, there's paper, there's wooden benches, there's judges and juries. So you have your whole team there. You've got all your paperwork. You've got boxes of evidence. You've got all your depositions printed out. And keep in mind, you may have been working on this case for years. So you've accumulated a lot of stuff. You've got all the evidence you want to use. You've got your witnesses scheduled right down to the minute that they need to be there. And first thing you have to do is select your jury. So they have called in a ton of people from the community. They have their little tags with their numbers. And you have to figure out, okay, who's going to be the best person to sit on this jury and hear my case and totally understand it for what it's worth and have an open mind, not be biased. So you've got to come up with the best questions and figure out what kind of character traits or jobs or education or family lifestyles. You have to figure out who's going to match what I need. And sometimes that's extremely difficult. You may not even ask the right questions, and then by the end, you're like, I don't know much about this person, but I really hope they're with me this whole time. That jury selection takes a decent amount of the first day of trial. Sometimes that can bleed into the second day. When I had my murder trial in DeKalb County as a student, that jury selection took 2 days. Because it's somebody's life you're worried about, so you're really getting into the details there. But our last civil trial, I think it took 2 or 3 hours to get through jury selection. And then you've got your jury, then you can start. You have opening statements. Plaintiff side goes first, and that's your first intro into the case. You really want to work on that for a long time. You want to make sure it's perfect. You want to make sure you're communicating well and hitting the high points, but also giving an overview of what this case is about and making the jury interested, making them come to your side immediately. That's when you can win the jury. And we like to use visual aids. We've really gotten into using very well done PowerPoint presentations that have photos and short facts, not a lot of text. Yeah, timelines are helpful because it's a lot to dump on people at first, and sometimes it's early in the morning too. Sometimes it's after lunch when you're drowsy. So that is really when you want to get to know the jury and you want to come off as credible and win them hopefully over then and get them on your side. So when they hear the defense's opening statement, they're like, oh, I'm not buying any of this. I'm already with you guys. So then once both sides are done with opening, you start calling witnesses. So plaintiffs puts on their first witness. That could be a variety of different people. It could be medical. It could be somebody who was there at the scene. It could be family members. It just depends on...
Forensic accountant.
Yeah, it's your own trial strategy. So you choose the order that people are going to go up. And as soon as you're done questioning them, then the defense gets to question them. And then you can, if you have any questions you want to fix or go over or correct anything that maybe the defense got to kind of twisted out of them, then you can go back and do that. But after that, you'll just go through all the witnesses and then you have your closing. And typically, it's going to take a couple days to get through all your witnesses. So closing may happen first thing in the morning on the last day. It could happen at the end of a long day. And all of those things matter too. Jurors are normal people. They get tired. They're thinking about, I'm going to pick up my kids. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? And sometimes we're sitting there too wow, I really appreciate these people's time, but I hope we are not losing them because they have been here all day. Then the judge will charge the jury, and that's a long, written, read packet of papers. After all the witnesses and after closing statements, then the jury will get to go and deliberate. We're all pretty familiar with deliberation from media, but it's a tense time. They're going out and nobody is with them. So you're not getting any reports live. You're not hearing any of it, and that's how it's supposed to be. It could take hours. It could take days. Just depends on the case. So they go and deliberate, and they're going to decide guilty or not guilty, who's liable, who's not, and they're going to assign a monetary value to the case too. Once they're done, they'll all come back in the courtroom, and the foreperson will read the verdict. Sometimes people might even settle the case before it even comes to that.
Well, I would be very upset if I had sat there all week.
Okay, so that would be your first thought. But being in the courtroom and putting on the evidence and sometimes hearing the jury or just witnessing how they're taking everything or seeing how everything plays out, that might be enough to push one side to say, okay, we don't have as strong of a case as we thought we did. We should settle tonight. We should settle before the next day. Yeah, and that's not a bad thing.
I meant as a juror, I would be upset.
Yeah, jurors might feel that way, but they really are playing a part there. They're playing the part that they should. They are giving you some sort of inclination that, hey, we should settle this. Or it might scare the other side so much that they don't want to pay millions and millions of dollars in a verdict, so they're going to say, okay, we'll cut our losses. We might think that we're going to have to pay this, but we'll offer this, and this is fair. This is what they wanted before, and we'll settle now. Yeah, even if they do settle, the jury still is playing such an important part, and you really can't replicate that any other way. You really can't.
Gabby, thank you for walking us through a day in the process of a jury trial.
You are so welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.